Hey guys, for this we're going to talk cycle of domestic violence. You know, it's really important to know how DV works. One of the things is there are early warning signs, which we're going to get into in another segment, where we can look at what are the early signs of domestic violence and the red flags. But for this one, I just want to talk about the cycle of domestic violence. Now, the cycle means that, you know what, in the beginning, it's like honeymoon phase, you meet, everything's wonderful, and then slowly there'll be little niggly bits. You know, you'll have a few more fights, they'll start to disrespect you a little bit, or they'll want to control your money, or they will, one of those aspects of domestic violence will come about. And especially with physical violence, so let's just talk physical for now, it will escalate and escalate, and it might start with a push or a bit of a shove here, but at some point it's going to get quite physical. At some point he's going to hit you, or it could be she, but let's go with the he for now. He's going to hit you. He's going to shove you into a wall, he'll smash your head, he will do something to you. And you don't need to let it get that far for starters. But then what happens with the cycle is they come back and they go, I am so sorry. I wish I hadn't have done that. They cry, they promise never to do it again, they promise to get help. But the point is that very rarely do they. And they don't mean it, or they mean it at the time, but who they are takes over. You can't just change someone's personality straight away. And so you go through the other honeymoon phase again. And then it slowly starts to build up and build up and build up until there's another explosion. And then it starts all over again. Then they go, oh, I'm sorry. And what happens is those times between the explosion and the next explosion come a lot quicker. The more you get into DV, the quicker those come, until it's a regular thing that's happening all the time. And that's what we need to stop, okay? That's the cycle of domestic violence. Don't think because it happened last week that it's not going to happen in 6 months' time. That's just the cycle of it. Then after that, it might be 5 months or 4 months or 3 months. It's not going to stop. Their behavior of what they're doing at one time is going to repeat. And there is nothing you can do to change their behavior. You're never going to be good enough. You're never going to do things the right way. You're never going to say the right things. There's nothing you can do to change that. You can't be better. You can't change the way you are so that they won't hit you again. You'll never be enough for them. Why? Because they're an abusive person. They abuse people. That's what they do. It's in their nature, and there's a cycle. Talk to you soon.